feet. Very nice. Let's go. Ooh, that's a tricky one. Nice. So with this nail, as you can see, this is a dewclaw, and this is double trouble, if I may say that. So the nail itself is curling up, and the inner curve is really close to the pad. And in case we wouldn't trim the nail today, it would grow back in the pad. It happened before to this pup, and since he has a lot of hair around, and the doggy owners didn't notice. So how do we do these kind of nails, and how do we keep the doggy comfortable for this, and how do we see what's going on with the other side, and how can we just get to it in a nutshell. So I'm gonna use a different equipment, not this tiny clipper, because as you can see, I still won't be able to get in there comfortably, because once I'm gonna clip, then it's gonna be a lot of pressure on the pad and also on the nail, so it's gonna move it backwards, and it's gonna go and push against the skin, and the doggy will wiggle big time, and they will pull their leg, and they can injure themselves and us, because they're gonna feel uncomfortable, and they are prone to biting in those situations. So how do we do that? I'm gonna let the doggy's feet go, so you're gonna see how fluffy he is. So meanwhile, I'm gonna grab the equipment. We really need a very, very still dog to use this kind of nail clipper. This is for humans. Let me zoom right there. So this one is for humans, and I'm holding my fingers here because this end is super sharp, and I don't want a doggy to sniff or get just around it. He's right there and free to move, so I'm keeping my hands there just in case. So we're gonna do the thing, and we're gonna clip the nail, half of it about. You're gonna see the method. And the nail is pretty old and dry, so it worked in the past the way that the nail fell apart pretty much, and I was able to do the first cut with this one, and then go back to the regular nail clipper or nail file, depending on the situation. So we're gonna take a look. I'm gonna put it under the camera in a safe place so the doggy won't get into it. Meanwhile, I'm gonna fetch for the dewclaw again, and I'm gonna move the camera in the angle so you're gonna see it best. So whenever you're dealing with dewclaws, the trickiest part, one of the trickiest part, is to get to the nail, because they have a lot of hair around. So I'm gonna just clip the edge off to get the dog used to me being around its nail, and as you can see, I'm squeezing it really hard, and it came off perfect. And I'm letting it go where the nail is, where the skin is. You can see how much it falls apart, and then we have room around there. Amazing. So I'm gonna take my tiny clipper and take the tip off, and take the other tip off. Can you see how much more room we have there? I can even remove the hair around, and you can see that the pad is a little bit more pink around there, meaning that the nail was already rubbing against the skin, causing discomfort for the doggy. So there was time for nail clipping. Awesome. Now I'm gonna trim it off, and that one, and that one, and a tiny bit more, and then we're gonna stop. Now I'm gonna go back to the other one, because there are tiny pieces there. I know, good, which I want to move and work on. Such a good boy. Can you see me doing it? I hope so. I don't want to get out of the picture. Very nice. So since these are extremely sharp all over, plus they have a super sharp tip, like, I mean, you can punch a hole in the dog with this one in no time. So you really need a very still dog, and you try to avoid getting close to the skin with the tips. It's super important, because with these we can do a lot of damage to a doggy. We can literally cut a hole in the dog, sharp incision. So it's not good. Awesome. But we got to it really nicely, and you can see we opened it up beautifully well. Awesome. We won't be able to go any shorter than that, but that's fair enough. It's gonna take for a good while for the doggy to grow those back again. Awesome. We check, and in case it's not nice and soft, then we go back and file it. Excellent. Okay, so let's do the other ones. Very nice. I'm gonna keep this human clipper in the area, because if I remember well, he has another nail just like the other dewclaw, just like the other one. And don't be afraid whenever you get a bigger grip on the doggy's nail like I do right now. Don't be afraid to move that clipper out of the situation and rethink the whole situation and position the clipper again. There is no such rule that you have to do the trim whenever your clipper ended just to get done with it. You take your time, you have a comfortable dog, you won't do any damage to it. Neither will this one or other doggy to you. So let's go further. So as you can see, I keep my pinky just by the nail. That works as a guard for me, not just to make sure that I won't go any further on the nail than I want to, but also to position the nail and to lay the clipper on whenever I'm angling it on the tip of the nail or on the sides. And that helps huge, because the more a surface it touches, the more steady it will be. So I highly recommend to find your position with something like that, so you're gonna be able to be free. And even this puppy has very tiny nails. You can beautifully see the inner dark spot where you need to stop. Teeny tiny toenails, but you still can see all of them. Sorry, somebody has a lot of hair around and it's maybe hard for you to see it all, but we'll do my best to get to it now. Awesome. So let's go further. We are doing this one, and the same thing applies. Teeny tiny cuts, and then you're gonna be good to go. Excellent. Ooh, I need all this little thing. Okay, so look at those. Can you see everything? Let me move these teeny tiny nails. Teeny tiny nails. There we go. Awesome. Awesome. So everything is nice and smooth, the shortest possible without hitting the quick. And it's that easy. Once you know, of course, what to look for. And we always file. Regardless how hard I try, there will be always hard edges, or sharp edges. And in case the doggy will scratch the ears, eyes, we don't want to end up with bleeding ears nor scratch cornea. So filing is essential. If you touch a doggy's nails with clippers, then you must file at all times, not with the nail grinder, but with a hand nail file. I have a specific or special tutorial video about dog nail trimming equipment. Please check that out, so you're gonna be aware what kind of equipment I use, and I'm gonna share which ones I use and for why and where you can get them. So we're gonna go further and we're gonna do the other side. Let's see, hold on, give me a second. Okay, perfect, excellent, hold on, very nice. I think you can hear the funny noise that this poor little thing gets. I use it a lot today, so I need to oil this one. Excellent, very, very nice. Ooh, look at that one. Somebody has a colored nail. It's black and white at the same time. Very nice. I got so many super interesting nails today that I'm so pleased. I'm gonna upload the videos in a second. Excellent. Super nice. Awesome. Very nice. Hold on. Are we in the picture? Okay, good. Okay, goodies. Give me 1 second. Perfect. Hold on. Hold on. Very nice. Very nice. Are we in the image? Goodies. It's pretty hard to focus on the doggy, on the nail, the nail clipper, and the video as well. So I'm sweating like crazy. Good thing the camera is aiming at the doggy, not to me. Whew. Such a good puppy. Very nice. Hold on. I need to check the camera because we are going out of range. Come on. 1 second. 1 quick second. Very nice. So good. And that's it. I'm going to file the rest. Yes, 2 more nails to go. And we're going to file and do the last feet. Okie dokie. Very nice. Pew. Excellent. We are in the camera, right? I hope so. Good. So nice. Excellent. And one more. Sweet. Sweet. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Very nice. Hold on. Hold on. Excellent. We're gonna file everything off, but first I'm gonna show you the tiny dots. One right there. Gonna go a little bit closer. Hold on, Mr. TP. We're gonna stand. It's doggy yoga here. It's doggy yoga. Nice and sharp. Nice and sharp. One more. Right there. Perfect. So I'm going to move this one a little bit backwards. And then you can put it down if you want to get a little break. Good. One more. Pew, pew, pew. There we go. Hold on. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Awesome. Awesome puppy. Nice and soft. Very good. Nice and soft. Very nice. Whoopsie. Awesome. One more feet to go. Pew, 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 pew. Awesome. Let's see this dewclaw. Same situation. Look, the hair gets stuck there from the other side and won't be able to get out. Incredible. Even when I pull it, it won't go. Oh my goodness, poor thing. Okay, I'm gonna leave it where it is, and then once we opened up the front door here, then it's gonna be able to walk out. So very, very tricky situation. So in case you have a doggy who wiggles, or in case you are not absolutely 120% sure where the clipper is and how to use it, then this step is not for you, and please do not do it. Awesome. Such a good puppy. Such a good puppy. I love it when nails fly right in my mouth. I have no idea why it does it, but it does. Okay, so awesome. And make sure that you're not pushing your finger too close to the other side, because you're gonna cut yourself big time. Big time. So this is only for professionals who are experienced and are absolutely sure in their hands and are comfortable using that equipment. If you're not, you can go ahead and file it. It's gonna last pretty much forever, but it can be done that way as well, unless the doggy loses the patient's credit, so it won't cooperate. Very nice. We are freeing up that hair. We are freeing up that hair. I know. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. There we go. It came out. Look at that. Finally, it had the room to move. Excellent. You are such a good puppy, by the way. So patient. I know. I'm working very close. But I won't hurt you, I promise. Hold on. I know it's doggy yoga here, but still we need to file this like that. It's also very tricky to get to dewclaws for filing. So keep calm and keep going. It's gonna be done. Very nice. Whenever you're filing, make sure you're not filing on the doggy's skin right there or right there. Do you want to lie down? I'm fine with that, puppy. Goodies, goodies. Let me relocate the camera. So awesome. So from this angle we can get to the dewclaw like this. And once we're not fighting on the doggy's puppet and toe pad, we're gonna cooperate. Okay, so I'm not gonna need this special nail clipper anymore, so I'm gonna put the top on and remove it, because it's not fun to have a super sharp object here around, just like that one. So we're gonna trim those nails. Are we in the camera? We are. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Let's go a little bit further, so it's gonna be very close up. Excellent. I need to get a good or better tripod for my phone, because this little thing is not that sturdy, and I'm wiggling it so much daily that it's kind of giving in. Very nice. You're so good. Excellent. And again, you can see me working on the nail in this position. It's super important to see the nail from the toe pad and paw pad side, because we get the most important information from that side whenever we are dealing with nail trimmings. So once we are checking that side, we can get information like those dots. In case we take a look from the top, the horny surface covers everything. You can't see anything, not even on doggies who have clear or white nails, and it's just super dangerous to go that way. And since there is not much of information out there how to trim dog nails, at least not this kind of, I know I'm working very close to there, but I know. You know that I'm not gonna hurt you, puppy. We're just going to the dots. Right there. And that's it. And we're gonna fight it off. So, oh, where was I? So whenever we are taking a look at the doggy's nails from this angle, we can get the needed information to stay safe. And we never ever need to use that quick stop powder ever. Seriously. And in case the doggy wiggles, my suggestion would be to stop and give the doggy a break. Use stronger treats. Use more reinforce and toys. And in case it's necessary, then stop the grooming. Let the doggy owner know how the doggy did, and let the doggy owner know what to practice at home. Because doggies are not born with the skill to be okay with nail trimmings, since in Mother Nature, they just run all day long for food and water, and they play, and they take care of their nails. And doggies who are urban doggies, like most of the doggies here in the US, then they do not move that much, and they just need a little bit of assistance to get their nails done. But they also need to learn how to stay calm for that, because running, playing, and finding food is natural for them, but not nail trimming. So it's a process and a practice, but it does worth it. Right, Mr. Tippy? Do you want to go home? Do you want to go home? No, you're going to stay here with me. Sounds good. You're cute. Just like Button. Okay, let's go and get a haircut.